Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard the Dream Harrier. My name is Snake Man. I'll be your captain, your guide through the end of MSX March. It's the last day. We've run out of time with the MSX, at least for now. You know I can't stay away from this beautiful machine. Hello, M.U.L.E. Hello, Worlds of Rogue. Hello, everyone out there. So, I thought for the last day, since we couldn't really get another playthrough or something out, we just do a little variety stream. You know, we played a lot of MSX2 stuff this year. We didn't look at the MSX1. Well, I mean, we played Aliens and Life M36 Planet. This is a Magical Tree. I played a little bit of this after we finished Aliens, and I had a good time with it. MP83 likes this game. It's pretty fun. I had a really good run last time. You gotta kick the apples, and then you get gems and stuff. It's got jaunty music. It's got little cute bagworms. It feels good. It's got scary cloud music. There he is, there's a scary cloud. You can jump on climbing. Yeah, that's the one issue. It was the 80s. They don't know any better. I forgot that. That thing climbs very fast on the first time. Try this side. Hey. Give me gems. Oh no, an owl. How's everyone doing today? I hope you've all brought your requests. I know M.U.L.E had a request. I have it in one of my folders. I don't like the bagworms. They're tricky. Well, I mean, they don't know. Japan don't know what they're doing. You could make a game with Native Americans, but this ain't it. You know what, this makes me, you ever play the game Wampum? That's another game with very questionable Native American. Look at him dance, watch him dance. Hold on. Yay! Yeah, originally Wampum in Japan is based on Journey to the West. It's a Saiki World. It's actually Saiki World 2. It's a sequel. Okay. That guy was on my ass. I like the knife. Just pick up daggers. Become the new Gabe Newell. To stop a Gabe and press control and... I forget what the rest of that. We're okay, no panic. Okay, panic, 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 panic. Watch out. Ah! This game is really fun playing. Like for, cause the MSX doesn't have scrolling, right? So this is all done not in hardware, but in software, and it scrolls really well. I say really well, in comparison. Does the tree end? I have no idea, M.U.L.E. It is a very tall tree. It is not my place to judge. Yeah, it doesn't scroll too badly. Hey, variable goo. It says Upa from Dragon Ball. I didn't even see that. It mentions a height to a castle, so I guess that is the final level. Maybe. I know I ain't getting there. Not with this play style. Okay, climb. I do like the little dance. Uh-oh. I do like that you can jump off of ropes. Like, that was not very common in platformers of this era, of being able to jump onto ladders and jump onto ropes, and... You can also do this. This is important when there's, like, an enemy on your leaf, on your branch. So I guess you can't jump onto ladders. You can only climb them from beneath. Shit. Shit. He didn't grab. I got greedy. I was like, I want a crown. Oh, this one's a trap. Okay. So what was last time we got to like 1,000, which was kind of cool. I only got one. Oh, I got 2 lives. Hey. Watch him dance, though. Look at him dance. Has that number changed, or is that the number I need to reach? That, castle number. You're all more observant about the game than I am. I'm just like, I'm having fun. Reminds you of Wizards and Warriors in the NES, probably because of all the vertical platforming. Also, hi Kejardan and Kuroslachi. Damn. I got. That's what I get for... That's what I get for reading chat. Nah. I don't know, the graphics are cute, the gameplay feels good. You could do a lot worse on the MSX. And this is pretty early Konami. This is the Konami with the little, like, the K that kind of curls into a J. I was like gonna say, is it dance time? Okay, I was like gonna say, these guys weren't moving. Oh, he didn't grab the next ladder. Yeah, there's like some rule for grabbing the next thing. Dance. Okay, the number's been going down. Yeah, it's a bit finicky. Oh, look, no fall damage. Maybe. I don't know how high you have to be. That worm's not being nice. Really be amazing for a game as old as this to not have some weird physics. Oh, jeez, that one. He was up on my butt. Let's make a run for this castle. How hard could it be? So this is starting to get pretty hard. A lot of enemies are appearing. Grab the thing. Oh, okay, that. I'll take a knife. Ooh, 1,000. It keeps going. Where's it gonna end? This is the most. Oh, damn it. I should have looked ahead. Now you get to watch me fall. Yeah, always fall to the bottom of the last segment you're on. So, like, this segment being super long, this might be the final segment. It might be like the home stretch. And it probably loops forever. This seems like a game that would loop forever. But there might be at least like a looping point, a goal, you know, if you will. Please, please, please. Shit. Well, that's the end of our run on Magical Tree. we failed the same place we failed last time. All right, so who's got requests? I have pretty much all the cartridge games, and if you want a floppy game, I could probably find the floppy game. Oh, I don't want to do that. If not, I'll just kind of play games. Let me go find MU.L.E's MU.L.E's request. The problem with MU.L.E's request is it broke on a lot of my machines, my fake MSX machines, which is probably because it's like super like needed a PAL. I put it in this folder, or did I? We need to empty this and get rid of this cartridge. I think we need a PAL machine. We'll figure out how it goes. I didn't think a lot of people would have a lot of requests. Let's see. All right. I think this broke in this machine. Probably because this is a Japanese machine. So let me go find I don't know if MSX has Wizardry or Might and Magic. I assume it does. Let me change the hardware. So if I was a PAL machine, I'd probably be a Philips. Try that. I got this to work on RetroArch, so I might have to actually load a new emulator. Does this machine not auto boot? Let's try this one. Ooh, so much RAM. Ooh, and 2 disk drives. Wow. How fancy. I have to load. I don't know, I'm used to the disc loading automatically. What if I reboot? Already we're having a good time. It is, and that's because there's so many different variations of the hardware. I got to run Frey and some other game, but this one's PAL, so that's probably why. Alright, so what is this game called? This is from M.U.L.E. M.U.L.E. made this. Natsuki. I bet he made this in like 2 seconds. Should I check the demo? Or there might be like an intro. On a night when everything seemed to be all right, there was a stranger in Guido's house. It was his old enemy, Guido. He looks the same as Guido, but this Guido was poor. This Guido wanted to kill the good Guido, but he failed and ran away because the good Guido woke up. What is this? The good Guido ran after him, but couldn't get him. Rude. F the poor. Guido couldn't sleep anymore, so he started thinking. Guido found some clues about where the bad Guido could be. Guido was very tired now, so he decided he would think more the next day. When Guido woke up again, he began to pack some stuff, and after finishing his meal, he started on a journey. Guido didn't know the journey would be a very long journey. 2 Dutch kids. After a few days, Guido was in Hawaii. There started the battle against the weird creatures from the bad Guido. Fortunately, Guido could earn points so he could buy energy if he wanted to. He didn't need to. It's just only if he needs it. Will Guido succeed in finding his enemy? We will know it soon. Hello, Sonic Spin Wheel. We're playing a Dutch MSX game. Guido's lost in Plantinus, but also Hawaii. Oh, someone already redeemed the stretch. Oh, hello, Raven. Okay, let me do this. Thank you for the stretch. That was our new redeem. Did you guys like it? Oh, okay. That was the map screen. Blink and you missed it. The Franco beat 'em up that's on Amiga, Raven, is that what you're thinking of? Oh boy. How do I... Looks like it's up to jump. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Franco owns. That's this is a far cry from what we were just playing. You dare give me Kusagrande games? I don't know if I can jump on that. I'm not gonna find out. I mean, good on two Dutch kids. I mean, they didn't make Dizzy or anything. Oh, it bonked my head on the ceiling. That's okay, we made it. That baby? No. It's really hard to jump on command. How do I exchange my points for energy? Look, we didn't know how to do scrolling on the system that doesn't have hardware scrolling. Just update the sprites every 3 frames. It's fine. Can I jump on you? I'm not. What is his walking sprite, by the way? It looks like it's just the highlight of his leg shimmying back and forth. Are these good? Are these bad? Oh, I thought the game crashed. I'm not getting any music. I'm just getting occasional beep noises. Oh, they give me score? Okay. I didn't even know this. Did I touch one? Okay, that gave me score. I'm just seeing if the other keys do anything. Okay, so that counted as me stomping it. So you can't stomp. It's just very, very finicky. Oh, I mean, it's not beep. It's more just like, it's like a really quiet, like, I don't know, like a click that happened during loading. I don't know. That's the only sound this game has made. Ow, I was reading chat. Game over. I can try to run it in RetroArch because I know it runs in that. Like I did get an error message that was like, this game has improper PSG thing. Here, let me run RetroArch really quick. Retro. Yeah, that beep. I heard that beep. Let's see if we can get the true experience. Oh, what happened to my... I accidentally minimized my chatty. MFZ. So this is running on blue MSX. Oh, there you go. Oh god, I think it's running too fast. Oh god. Oh god, I can't even pick game. Oh god. I think the machine type needs to be changed. I think I just need an MSX. Is there like a PAL? How's the hell audio Knightmare? Very good. This is a Dutch game. Let's try it just in MSX. I fucking hate RetroArch. It might play better like that, yeah, but it's not accurate. I don't know how to make it a PAL machine. Oh god, it's going way too fast. Oh, I know what happened. It's because I forgot to hit scroll lock. I put it into turbo mode. I forgot about RetroArch. That you need to do that. You have to hit scroll lock so you can use the keyboard because this game doesn't have gamepad support. There. Alright, Guido. We're on the... They couldn't even come up with like a name for an evil Guido. They're just like, it's Guido, the evil Guido, who's poor. Yeah, you can set up a bunch of monsters to kill Guido. Let me know if it's too loud. I think it's too loud. Hold on a sec. I'm being blasted. There we go. Hey, Blob Marley. This is Guido and his adventure. Everyone's loving the music. Jump. It's so hard to jump on command. You have no idea. So can I jump on these? No, those are bad. Those are definitely bad. Yeah, no need to bring up Virtual Lab. Well, I can bop the other enemies, just not those. I don't choose to bop because it seems dangerous. When your game updates at 3 FPS. I keep bonking my head on the ceiling. Uh-oh. Jump. And of course it's up to jump. Turn-based platformer. I like when you see the exit sign just fucking just crashes. Yeah, I'll let it be on here for a bit. What a world map. I'm just constantly thinking about Virtual Lab. Whenever I'm not thinking about Virtual Lab, someone needs to bring up Virtual Lab. Oh man, there must be like 20 worlds, right? That sounds like European developers. Oh wow, different music. Crush. Oh, no. I missed. Nope, missed again. Gotta get all this satisfying score. I getcha. Oh. It does sound very ad-lib. I know MSX did not like its PSG. Oh, those fall very fast. I figured they would fall, but they fall very fast for a game that does not move very fast. This music might all be done with samples. So it might be why this runs like poop. Hello, Dark Witch Claire. It is! Welcome to Deutschland. Wait, not Deutschland, sorry. What was this from? Dutch? Whatever. I'm a filthy American. I don't know the difference. I'm gonna get hate. Everyone's gonna hate me. How could you do this to me, Muir? The Netherlands. No, we gotta. I want to see level 3. Those platforms falling are very difficult to deal with. I may need to, but they fall very fast. I think the music's all sample based. Oh no. I tried running this on the Philips MSX machine. This is the first time I'm dying here a lot now. Trying to get the running jump. I gotta do it a lot earlier, I guess. I was doing pretty well. Now it's like, now I can't even get past the first couple of jumps. What happened? What happened? What's wrong with me? I've regressed so much. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I don't know how to pause this. I'm just gonna drink a hydrate while playing this. It's a one-handed game. It just uses the cursor keys. Thank you.
Don't be nervous, or you won't be able to play your best.
I'm nervous. Everyone's got their eyes on me. They're like, "You are a bad Guido." I like that he doesn't animate, but he does animate. It's very weird. The highlight of his leg animates. Oh god, I got stuck on that. Just gotta jump over these babies. They're babies, right? They have bibs. They're baby Goombas. Well, he tried to kill us in our sleep, but it failed because we woke up. So I think we're on the we're chasing him currently. Because we found some clues, and he stomped something. Okay, bye. Oh. The real evil Guido is the Guido cheese Guido ate last night, wreaking havoc on his digestive system. It's Guido anchovies. My favorite samurai pizza cat. Alright, my nemesis here. Okay. When you touch it, it goes down immediately. I'm gonna try to neutral jump when I get on there. I haven't seen Samurai Pizza Cats in forever. There's that Famicom game we could play one day. I have not played that, no. It looked like a decent platformer. Yeah, anything looks like a decent platformer right now. Virtual Highlight looks like a decent platformer, and that game doesn't even have a jump button. For some reason, I'm like, wow, what a great platformer. Yeah, it has a fan translation. I wonder if the fan translation is like accurate to the Japanese, or if it's all like fake localized, like Samurai Pizza Cats. Because I think I'd want it to be Samurai Pizza Cat also. Okay, if you just hold up. There we go. Easy peasy. There's 2 patches? Okay. One for each. That's good. Yeah, it turns out you just gotta hold up. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Ah, I hit up and then right. Game. You have to be very deliberate and then you jump before you move. God, I barely make that jump. It scares me. Now we're gonna beat stage 2 like this. It's because I'm not finding the secret power up. Go all Victor Ireland on it. I mean, that's what the show was. They're like, I don't know what the plot is. Just have some fun. Have that one guy from the B-52s. Oh, wow, you can bounce on enemies. Ah. Yeah, use that knowledge so I can bounce off an enemy. Jump! Why did you jump? I was mashing up. Yeah, I mean, that's the... Well, I mean, Ghost Stories was like, they thought that the show was bad. And thus did what they did. Whereas, I think Samurai Pizza Cats, they weren't given the audio or the scripts. Like, they weren't given anything except the footage. I tried jumping. It wouldn't go. Sometimes that would happen to me early on in this first stage. Am I getting different music here? No, this is the music. Maybe. I feel like this is running worse. Yeah, this is running worse, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my guess is, you know, they looked at the footage and tried to decipher the plots from that. God dang. I think my Guido time is up. Hit up. You can hear the like input noise too. There's like a little click every time I hit something on the keyboard. Do you hear it? You do it, Sonic. Just know that it's keyboard only. I mean, you could map a controller to the keyboard stuff. Oh yeah, the BBC dub is just, how do we make this as British as possible? Yeah, see, it's playing this song. It wasn't playing this song last time. I like broke it. There's a Fire Mountain that said this is Lemmings music. It's very Lemmings. Very ad-lib. Which I guess makes sense because OPL. Go, Guido, go. No, Guido. You're supposed to jump. I'm getting impatient now, I think, because I'm holding right. And I think that's what's breaking the jump sometimes. You just gotta jump earlier. Like that was too late. You held up too late. Guido, why? And you know it's Dutch, you know, it's European because there's no continues. They don't know what checkpoints are. They don't want to deal with that. If you put continues in, then the game magazines of the era will be like, it's too easy, you have infinite continues. You ever read British review magazine stuff? Like, it's fucking nuts. You know when I joke about like, oh, this game could use a nice door maze? Like that, no, that's what the actual reviewers will say. They're like, there's not enough replayability. because you can continue. I guess it alternates this song. Like the one that said Kirby Dream Land was too linear and easy, so yeah, stuff like that. Well, Aliens was a special door maze hell. I'm getting the stage 1 music and stage 2. Everything's gone weird. I don't know how I died there, but I thought I was jumping. I guess I'm not jumping far enough. Yeah, I mean, he's in Hawaii right now. Or Plantinus. It's all because I have the wrong music. Look at Guido and his stanky leg. Okay. Seems like we've mastered those platforms. Uh-oh. I did not get on here. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's like a light world and a dark world. Jump. This time he jumped. I'm like hitting right. It like won't go because the enemy is on the screen. I think the enemy's turn is going. I beat 2 stages. Look at this little loop I get to do. Whee! Fire World. Oh no. All the European house jams. I like that these blocks are already like broken. You've heard of Gianna sisters, now it's time for the Guido evil twins. Ooh. Stage clear bits or death animations? What? No, Guido just doesn't have time. You don't have time for stage clears and death animations. That's silly. Twing. Guido barely has time for movement. Fine, I gotta get the score. I hope everyone's requests are better than this one. Oh, you died. Oh, you died. I like that start you at the beginning of the map. Look at this. Whee! Hello, Gloop Queen. Ohio to you. We are playing MSX games from the Netherlands. This was the first request made by M.U.L.E. This is Guido. Oh. No, he's up on top. Ow. Game over. That's probably enough, Guido, huh? We'll do one more run. So Gloop can see this beautiful thing. To get your requests ready, I'll pick one random. Except no one knows what MSX games exist. We're still playing this Worlds of Road because it's too good. You don't know that. I mean, it's not a Spectrum port. It's original. Maybe. You just gotta look at the 3 FPS and just enjoy it. This is my favorite bit of the stage because it looks like the game can barely handle these moving platforms. No, it's a Gianna sister. Mario plays nothing like this. Mario plays well. Look, M.U.L.E. knows powerful Kusuge. He has unleashed it. Remember we were playing Magical Tree? This is turn-based Mario. Ah! Jump, jump! Damn it, it's like you get stuck. We got these sick OPL jams. What if we made every jump like pixel perfect in the game that runs like this? Oh my god, I barely jumped. Getting skamazed on these. It's like the game just stops it taking input. Oh. The machine's really powerful, I swear. Just not here. Not in Netherlands. They got a bum machine. That's why I can't run an open MSX. Open MSX does not know what to do with it. Okay, there's a stop. Okay. Look how slow sometimes it happens. God, I've always had to jump. Sonic, this game's hard. And not like hard in that it's hard because sometimes the game just doesn't accept your inputs. Sometimes the game is like, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna accept your input today. I like slopes. I like that the slopes exist and they don't work. Hello, Kit. Guido is getting it. I've named him Guido Anchovies after the pizza cat. What is the evil Guido's last name? You guys missed the story lore in which an evil Guido, who is poor, this is a very important part, is that evil Guido is poor and tries to kill the good Guido in his sleep. Maybe if I get score, maybe I can get extra lives. It's so painful to hit those blocks. Also, look how many digits I'm holding up. It just refused. Sometimes those robots just eat your inputs. That's enough of that. That's enough. That's enough of glip. Let's go back to the proper emulator. Eject that. Just run Magical Tree real quick. Just to have a palette cleanser. not do a run, I just to set up the emulator again. Wait, why is it doing this? There it is. Okay. What do we got? I think it seems like Farmstead. Do you have a suggestion? I like the name Mopiranger. Oh, I'm a Mopey Sentai. Ooh. Evil Guido got to him. Is that the name of the game, or is that like some terminology I don't understand? And then we have Knightmare 1. Okay. Is this... Okay. Is it an MSX 2 game? And is it a cartridge game? If it's a floppy game, I gotta go find it. MSX 2, let's find out. Okay, there it is. Oh, System Satcom. Okay, alright. Satcom. That's just a ghost from Kiki Kai Kai. Is this just Kiki Kai Kai? Press trigger to start. Oh, this has the English patch? Okay, so I have a button that like goes backwards? The scroll? Okay. Okay, so you can get combo points. Wonder how you get attack up. Can you do anything, little ghost? I have a button for you. Oh, that's how you get attack up? Guess you just have to wait on it. Oh, sometimes it kills it. So it reminds me if the Japan got a hint of got Bubble Ghost or something. What is with bamboo shoots that try to kill you in video games? Twin Bees got him. I mean, I'm bumping. Oh. Don't do that. What's the next console march? Oh, this has stores. Like, shit, what's that game? Oh. Oh, you can break these. Interesting. Tiger Heli, or whatever. Not Tiger Heli. Because this game's cute. I don't know. Also, it's System Satcom, man. Everyone after that System Satcom. Oh. But I don't know. Give him the butt bounce. Ow. Jerk. Is the boss incoming? Oh. Those hurt. Oh, it's a Yuurei-Kun or whatever. It's one of those walls. Give him the butt. Aha! Generate your ass. I need life. Oh no, another boss! Okay, it's spooky face. Okay, so you do bounce him. Uah. Okay. What if this works? If I throw this guy? It does, but to what end? The screen shake is intense. Okay, you can't generate him. Oh, the screen shake. Can't even see anymore. Whew. I was running out of attack and life. Oh, now we have some vertical scrolls. Can I kill you? Look how you gotta get embarrassed. You're like, oh. I choose wrong. Ah! Damn it. Okay, the candles are physical objects. That you can get stuck on. Oh! I think that was fast. No, my money. I like this. I'm reading chat, not paying attention, getting shot. Who knew System Satcom could play a good game? Nah, I'm kidding. I guess this is their home system. The only thing is, I wish there was some way to get health back. It looked like there was a little shop that was in a brick. Oh god, I'm stuck. Yeah, one of their worst games is probably Smart Ball. It just doesn't play very well. That's the Game Freak game, but System Satcom did the programming, and it kind of shows that they were just doing contract work. Wasn't a labor of love, you know. We're just chill now. No evil Guidos here. Can I kill a candle? So one button does this, like, throws a ghost. I know I am a ghost, but I have a little ghost. God damn. There's so many fireballs. You're just a little chunky thing. I attacked the wrong way. Whoop. What? Can I hit him? Jeez. The lettuce is too good. thinking there's bricks I could break, but can't find them. I like the music in this one. Ugh, thought I touched the flame. What? Oh, that guy's stuck in a wall. That's why. This seems dangerous. Everyone has so much better attacks than me. I got this shitty ghost. Ah, goddamn. This game's hard. Especially when things just come out of nowhere. I guess I'm getting too close to the bottom of the screen. It looks like it's infinite continues. Maybe. But yeah, there's all these enemies that you can't do anything about. I wonder if your life can get bigger. Maybe that's what that shop was telling me. I can't catch any of the money because it all just flies off screen. Ah, goddamn. You get situations like this, and you're like, what the fuck do I do? Can't kill any of them. Such spooky music. I'm surprised it has some scrolling. Oh, damn, he got shot off. No money. What do you guys think of this? My butt bounce.
The pressure's starting to get to you?
It is. This one's hard, Stadler. This is hard. Look at all these bullets. I'm not very fast or small. It's not like I can shoot them either. Oh. Oh god, the fucking candle. Get in there. I have to be careful because there's a dude down here. Damn, I bounced into that guy. If I go this way. Oh, the candle. Or the stuff I can break. But I don't have money. I definitely don't have 200. Damn it, it just flies out of nowhere. Did we hit a checkpoint at least? Yeah? I don't even know where we are, but holy shit, it's become bullet hell. Oh, we're before a boss. Maybe? Okay, these guys take like 2 attacks. Okay, that was like a little encounter. Damn, he gets a shot off right before I butt bounce him. I had 2 ghosts. When that happened. I don't know how helpful that is. I guess we're going down here. Oh, I found a door! And in the door was some money. Okay, there's little secrets to be had. Okay. Oh, all the enemies are frozen. From that stopwatch I picked up in the bonus round? I got distracted. I thought I was gonna stop scrolling. No, we got like a centipede. I'm guessing like a centipede. Ah! I mean, I'm kind of right. Oh, God, it's so fast. Damn it. Okay, 2 hits. Come on. Shit, it's so fast. You're playing Pizza Cat? Why aren't you playing Guido? What's the road? Why aren't you playing Guido? Okay, if I come in there with more HP... Can I always go in here? Oh, okay. So those are some freebies. That's good, because being in here... with things not frozen would be pretty bad. Yeah, this is a cool one. It's weird that you gotta, like, change your direction so you can butt bounce. Okay, we got full health now. Give me the shimmy. He's so fast! It's a really big jump scare. Ow. Well, you did get farmsteads. No, I love snakes. That was not a snake. I would never. We have a multi-direction scroll? No, okay. Look at this fucking turtle. It's going nuts. It's just vibing. Oh. I should be checking more of these blocks. Let's just go. Hello? That was weird. I had to think for a second. I wish you could tell which blocks were breakable, if only because there's so many of them. They seem very necessary. Maybe like a little hint. Ah, oh, goddamn, I got stuck. Bump. Yeah, maybe Guido goes places. I have no attack. I like that the physics caused the ghost to float upward. How long is this game? Just curious. Oh, okay. I thought you maybe discovered it from like a long play or something. Uh-oh. Kind of stuck here until I can get some attack back. I don't know, I'm just curious because I don't want to stick too long on one request. I like to think of them as just big happy smiles. Maybe it's not lips. Maybe they're big open mouth. Not everything has to be a problem. They're like the Mario fuzzies. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, God. Okay, you can't hit him when he's down. Okay, I just gotta wait for him. He has a lot of health. Ugh. Nah, I'm probably not gonna get that checkpoint. Yep. Oh, well... somewhere. I am checkpointed. Yeah. You could just haul ass. Yeah, I kept my double ghost. I guess we stay above him. It's not as bad. You just try to stay ahead of him. Problem is he can shimmy as well. He's got a little fish shimmy in him. Oh, there was a shot there I couldn't see because he body blocked it. Yeah, I wish I could get like a speed up or something. Maybe that'd make it too easy. Oh, jeez. He juked me super hard. He changed direction right when I butt attacked. You gotta give a butt a nice donk for a butt attack. What do you guys think of this ghost? I think he's cute. He does look like a Kiki Kai Kai character. I think I've seen this game before, but I didn't know what it was. I guess I saw it in a list of like top MSX games from like a Giant Bomb person. Not a Giant Bomb person, but like someone that used the site to make lists. This is the Kirby killer. Ain't nothing killing Kirby. Kirby's forever. Ooh, that was a battle. Yeah, I didn't think that was the boss, but he had a lot of health. He had a lot of health and was very slow to kill. What's a rogue? Why are you anti-Kirby? Especially here. Oh, God damn it. I love Kirby. Have you seen the new stretch? It's Kirby. Because of course it is. I didn't get any health from that or any money. Oh, this is dangerous. No, Kirby. Bergie is fine. He just ate a bird. Ow. Don't butt attack that. Oh, damn turtle. It's the only Nintendo franchise I care about. I couldn't care about Legend of Link. It's all Kirby. He ate an Arby's. How about that? Well, Arby's doesn't have a burger anymore. Got stuck. I'm gonna wait a bit. I need some of the attack power to be up. Oh my god. This is where being faster would be a blessing. It helps. I'm not sure how to attack you. I'm getting hurt, but I'm hurting him. You don't have any choco? Any choco for you? Alright, we'll give this one last life. God, these turtles. Ruthless. Yeah, I'll try using the ghost next time. It's just the ghosts haven't affected a boss yet. So, that's why I didn't think about it. I thought maybe the boss would spit out little guys and I would shoot them at him, but he didn't do that. Yeah, maybe I gotta stun him first, and then... I don't know if the ghosts are working. They just kind of bounce off of him. What? I feel scammed on that one. Yeah, I don't think the ghosts are the answer. I just gotta do as much damage in my iframes as possible. No. No, turtle. I didn't say I was gonna call in, switch games. This game's addictive. This is a good game. Okay. Gotta get the health. I just want to know how to beat this boss. He's so tricky. I don't like when it spawns a flower guy. I just don't know how to win. How win? Sometimes I just go through him too. It's a mystery. It's a mystery I want to solve. Unless there's something I'm missing about the attack. Can I charge it? No. I wish there was a stopwatch in here. I can't hit the red projectiles. They just hit me. Even if I butt bounce them, they just hurt me. That's just been a constant thing in the game. stuck again. What do you guys think? No. He hits me. I don't understand your hitbox or your how to hurt you. That's gonna be a mystery for another day. Yuurei-Kun or Mr. Ghost. Check it out, why won't you? Oops. And now let's we had someone recommend a Knightmare. Good old Knightmare 1 for the MSX. Majo Densetsu. No, I might have to wait for next MSX March. Have I played the less games? Not yet. I can do that. This is a vertical shmup. We're a little knight dude. This franchise is very strange because it starts with this vertical shmup, and then it moves on to essentially one of the earlier search action games. Yeah, I think I could shoot that power to change it. And then it turns into like an adventure game with Knightmare 3, which lost the poll to Vampire Killer. It's very Twin Bee, this game, in the little jingle when you get power-ups. But you don't have to juggle bells. So there's that. I'll take double. Got little secret panels. Oh no, that was just points. He has a little Shovel Knight. Nah, he's the Blue Knight. This is Popolung, right? Is that his name? And then your goal here is to rescue Aphrodite. I always get these when there's nothing on screen. Is the British Nightmare show the one with the... Well, no, that's the board game. Oh, damn, I wanted the red. I wanted to see what red did. But so many bats. Ooh, we got a spread shot. Oh, this is speed up. So the blue that's your color is a speed up. Square made a game like this, right? I want the boomerangs back. They were kind of cool. Oh, goddamn. I'm not very good at vertical shmups. Maybe you should just stick to the 2. Yeah, King's Knight. I feel like King's Knight is very much inspired by this game. I wonder what the difference in years are. I'd like to get better at them. There's a few I want to learn. Oh, I'm invisible. That's what white does. Ooh, Rekka is a hard one. Yeah, Summer Carnival Rekka is supposed to be pretty tough. Oh my god, I'm crazy. This is what the red does, apparently. You can't shoot, but... you become super fast and invincible. It's gonna run out at the worst time. All these evil Shovel Knights. Same year, interesting. Oh, I wish I'd grabbed the shield. Damn, not fast enough. Let's give that another go. This one's tough. Mostly because of the speed at which the character moves. Maybe I need to get a speed up. Because the bullets are pretty fast. Shield also seems like a good idea. When they start shooting a lot. So yeah, you can see what they had to do for scrolling in these games. I want speed up, yeah. Say no deadly towers. Yeah, that is a fact. I think there's a slowdown in here. How does this all compare to Dino Ricky? When did Dino Ricky come out? Dino Ricky, I always put... You know, Dino Ricky is based on the likeness of Ricky Chosen, the wrestler. I had no idea that that's why he was named Dino Ricky. Dino Ricky late to the party, okay. So another game I can consider with this style. I think Dino Ricky had a jump button though. Tried to split the difference between one of these and like a platformer. Yeah, you can get triple boomerangs. There's a whole bunch of these, like, dude on the ground shmups early on in the system lifespan. And then they disappeared. And then, like, they came back in the 16-bit era with, like, what's that? Princess Etoile on Sharp X68K, and then, there's a Genesis game that was like that. I wish I remember game titles. I'm so bad. Oh, damn. I like the boomerangs because you can kind of angle them. This is a long stage. I had to look over to see if I changed the game title. I'm really bad at variety streams. Damn it. I didn't get a weapon. Oh no! I like this sprite. Okay, I have a shield. Watch out for the poo gas. Oh no, flashing! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, cool evil lady. You're gonna go get groceries? Alright, farmsteads. What was your other request before you leave? I don't think I caught him. Oh, flying gremlins. It was some M.U.L.E shit, don't worry about it. Rude. Ow. Rude to M.U.L.E. You know, one thing I'd like to learn is the Twin Bee series. I think those would be fun 1cc's. But I'd have to learn how to get good at shmups. I'm so bad at them. What's the big sword? That's the piercing sword, right? I like these skeletons. Oh. Can you kill them? No. Okay, the big sword seems pretty strong because it pierces. And rapid fires. Oh, you can get double. Shit, I got greedy. Don't worry about it. Well, that was Knightmare. Let's see what time it is. It's only been 2 hours. We got lots of time. I want to do one. I want to play some King's Valley. This is another early Konami. 85. Alright, we're a little explorer man. We can jump. That's all we can really do right now. We can climb down stairs, we say, as I get stuck on them. god. Oh, you're so fast today. And you can get a big knife. You go blah, and you pick up the knife. It's cool. And then you get you get all the gems and you get out. And you move on to the next pyramid. Grave robbing simulator. No, I'm one of the good ones. This belongs in the museum. Hi, Kalindo. I'm sure Kalindo will have plenty of requests. I want a pickaxe, right? I'm gonna go... Oh, can you only pickaxe down? Oh, you can. Okay. Huh. Oh. So you only can jump, or you can use an item. Oh, I messed this up then. I have no way to do this. Kill me. Yeah, they deserve it. Okay. Let's try to do this a little smarter. Now that I know how this works. Oh. Last time it let me jump out of one of these, but I guess it was only one tile high. I'm sure there's a kill key somewhere. Yep. Alright, how do we get you? I need 3? Oh, that's not good. Okay, maybe I don't know how to play this one. This one's a bit tricky. I don't remember this ball just being this hard to get. Oh, I didn't want to get one of these. Uh-oh. They're scrolling, by the way. No, I grabbed that somehow on here. No. This is a game master. Yeah, this one, I didn't realize it got this hard right off the bat. Also because I don't know how to get this one out. I think I might like my little dagger. Hehehe. I'm gonna take a death. How to do this? You have to like do this. That's right, you can break multiple. Okay. You can solve it easily? Okay. I'm glad someone can. I wish there was dynamite. Oh. Bully. Wait, did I goof up? 'Cause I need that path, don't I? Yeah, because there's no way you can get those. Reminder that you can't jump when you have something in your hands, it just uses it. So that has to be like the last one I get. Oh, these are one ways. Okay. I thought I had to dig. Okay, if that's the case... Oh my god. He really loves stairs. No, he stopped. I like how nice the first stage is, and then they're just like, oh, here you go. You're in the real shit now. Like, okay, there's only gonna be 2 of the mummies or whatever, and they're pretty easy to deal with. See, let me jump out one of those. First stage, really easy. It's like really nice. Then the game was like, oh, well, what if we just like broke your brain? Oh, I did not want to get that this early. Because this guy's gonna just go down the stairs. Does this work? No. This game says no. Okay. No, I'm stuck here with this one. Unless there's a way to jump with an item. I don't know. I need 2 of these. Pickaxes. Can I get this pickaxe up there? No. We're stuck back here again. God damn it. How do I get that? Obviously you dig, but how do you... I'd have to get 2 of them. Well, that's enough King's Valley. Let's try King's Valley too. Yeah, but I would need like 2. I'd have to get 2 of them up there somehow. It's a lot. Look, I'm not good at brain games. Oh, I bet. Oh, look at him. He's cute. Do your best. Soulstone 4. How does this work? Same way. That you can only jump. Oh, this wraps around? Oh. Okay. So you go get the thingy. Okay. Oh, he does push-ups on the pause screen. Okay, I found it. It's F5. F5 kills yourself. Oh, I have no lives. Wow. Is that normal? That's pretty harsh. Okay, so what we can do is we can bring this. Okay, so new mechanics. Alright, we beat a level. That's all I could ask for. Oh, now you get a life. There's a version with a continue button? Okay. I should probably set that up. I mean, we're just doing a little variety. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so we can do push-ups. We can pause and we can take a look. We've got a jackhammer, which goes across. We're gonna need that. I need that down there, but I don't know how. There's no pickaxe here. Oh, didn't think you'd go this way. So I need to go that way. Are these? Yeah. Okay. Let's do a lap. I've so far configured this out. This is more than I could say for the second level of Kings Valley 1. Alright, more. 4 stones. We've got no sign of the stones. They're all over here. That's a boomerang? Let's have a one-way door. So if we climb the left ladder, it'll probably put us there. So I think the first thing we do is we get a mattock or a pickaxe and a jackhammer. Will this work? Okay. Oh. Hold on a second. I didn't realize I don't have access to these. Oh, I didn't want to drop here. Uh-oh. Okay, that might work. Then we need to bring a jackhammer here, and a pickaxe, or a jackhammer, a pickaxe and a jackhammer there, and 2 pickaxes here. What? Okay. I'm out of pickaxes. Can you look at that other screen again? Okay, so I could just take a pickaxe and a jackhammer. The important part is taking the pickaxe and the jackhammer. Shoot. Oh, he's camping me. I can't get this one. I'm an idiot. But I didn't make that hole. What's the boomerang do? Is it just a killing move? Yeah, okay. I think I messed up. I wonder if I could kill you with the door. Ow. Yeah, but I also need a pickaxe. No, I guess I just need a jackhammer. You're right. But was there enough jackhammers? Hold on. Yes, World's a Rogue. Right. So, let me see. 1 jackhammer to get into the middle to get the 2 orbs. And then 2 jackhammers. So we don't need any pickaxes on that screen. Okay. It always breaks where I don't expect it to. That should be okay. Oh, fuck. I don't like that you can't keep track of the mummy. I'm gonna have 1 pickaxe. Go, go, go. Get E first, I guess. Where's the door? Oh. I need a pickaxe for the door. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta pickaxe the door first. Got it. Alright. So what I have to do is I've gotta... The first pickaxe the door free. A second pickaxe the right side. Then use those drillers. The third pickaxe used to the left. Okay. Let me see where this mummy's going. I didn't even consider the door. Okay. Whew, I almost soft locked myself there. Don't like this mummy. Because now he's gatekeeping me. This mummy doomed me. This mummy's being a big jerk. Get out of here. Go, go. No. Oh, I'm a smart kid, I swear. Where's this mummy gonna be? It's very fast on ladders. I don't want that. Should I take the... I forgot that's gonna unlock that path. Let me deal with him. Okay. I got scared because I was like, oh, that ladder's not completed, but no, that was just the boomerang. There we go, we did it together as a team. Everyone copy my password. Alright, that's King's Valley too. Let's leave when we're on top. What else we got? I want to play some Yuurei-Kung Fu. Though actually, I kind of hate this MSX version. Apparently this game, was it? I just passed it. This one. Mitsumega Toru, the three-eyed one, also was translated by, with help from MP83. Oh, you want to see Rastan? Is that 2 or 1? I want to say that's 2. Yeah. Let's get me out of the 1 folder real quick. It's funny because we played Rastan a little bit last year as well. It's gonna be a double showing. This Rastan Saga reminds me a lot of the Master System port. Except it's a little slower, I guess. And you can't attack and run. Special. Okay. You'll have to excuse me because I'm going to be very poor at it. I was learning how to 1cc Rastan, the arcade game. Yeah, this is a Taito arcade game with really cool music. Alright, you have 2 heights, up and jump and jump. Ooh, got a little scary there. There are poison, by the way. Yeah, the MSX2 is a little more powerful than the MSX1, but you can see they're using kind of like MSX1 style. See, this is poison. Enemy sprites, probably for performance and to give extra color to the character and the world. I'm not sure how the hardware works. Oh shoot, bonked my head super hard. There we go. Yeah, like I said, they're MSX1 style. Oh, I didn't jump. This one might be a little loud. Let's see. Oh, my fire sword run out? Or you don't get to keep the fireball part? That's a shame. I love the stained glass. I don't like that there's no music for the boss fights, but I think that's true in the arcade version. Tries to be dramatic. Yeah, these are big sprites. We should probably talk about. That's their victory dance. I was doing that because you have this upward slash that's like, yeah. And you have a downward slash. Yeah, exactly. This is a good game. Uh-oh. Like I said, I'm more familiar with the arcade version of the game and the Master System version. Fuck. Should say the Master System version's very much like this, but with scrolling. Fire Sword. This is the first MSX2 game? That's cute. You good at it? Hey, Nika. Yeah, this is a classic. Classic arcade scroller. Fish. Yeah, I got rings, I got necklaces. They'll go away. Don't worry about it. Oh no, I can't believe I'm being a macaw copycat by playing good video game. Oh, lost my good sword. I was gonna say, I don't know what to do with that bird. Ow. I knew that was coming. Yeah, you just stand there. Take this. Take this mace to the junk. Oh. Hoping I'll win this. Oh, I think M.U.L.E is probably wants that finish games. I recommend the arcade version of this game, but you know, Master System or the MSX version, also pretty good. Oh, I got some body armor. Gotta work on your legs. Never skip leg day. These guys, they skip leg day. I'll say the potion drops seem pretty skimpy in this version. Oh, that's where the fire sword is. Bummer. I don't think I can get this. Maybe. Yeah. Whoops. I bonked my head again. That's poison. I like this game. It's a shame they never made a sequel. Somehow they skipped straight to 3. I have no idea how. Is Warrior Blade 3? Or is... Yeah, because the other one's like... What's the other one? Oh, I wanted my gem. I haven't played much of Warrior Blade, Rastan Saga 3. I could use some health. Wow, I picked that up. I did not want to pick that up. It's a weird boss. In normal Rastan, you can swing while moving, but you can't do that in this version. Oh! Yeah, this is Rastan. I played this last year. It's very good. I actually tried to 1cc the, fine. The arcade game at one point. Whoops. The jumping in this is a little funny. I got in the hang of it mostly. That Griffin's giving me the business, though. But not Griffin, Yay, potion. Yay, body armor. Oh no, I was holding forward when the screen changed. Strat. That was pretty good for the first life. Oh, I must have hit the wrong key. It was giving me space and graph, and I don't know what the key is on the gamepad. I guess I hit the wrong key. Well, that was Rastan Saga. Play that. It's a good game. Can someone redeem Stretch? And a hydrate.
Outstanding. That was the shot I was looking for.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Was there any requests? Thank you, Kurislachi. Well, you had Knightmare, right? Did you have another one? Let's see. Kalindo wanted Rastan. You wanted Knightmare. Farmstead's got whatever the ghost game was. You're something. The Yuurei ghost. The ghost of Yuurei. Mr. Ghost. Predator. Well, what do you got? What do you got for me? Farmsteads. I already did all these Lupin games. That was last year. Last year's MSX March started with all these Lupin games. Fighting Wolf. Okay, that must be MSX one. I'm not gonna play Metal Gear. Fake Metal Gear 2 is on a different system. That's on the NES. We're playing MSX games and what are we doing? Fighting Wolf? Oh, it's a disc game. I have to actually go find that. Yeah, I only have cartridge games already pre-downloaded. For some reason my usual sources don't have the floppy games. I have to go get them from somewhere else. That's okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. MSX. Oh, this is a big collection. I'm grabbing a Tosek compilation. It'll take a minute. Then we'll have everything. While that happens, let's play something else. Quarf? I don't want to play Quarfs. I wonder if Farmsteads knows that Relics was on here right next to Rastan Saga. He's just like chomping at the bit. Like, oh yeah. Let's play. Actually, let's go back to MSX2. Let's look at the shmup real quick. Let's look at Space Manbow. Yeah, the Famicom one's the sequel, or remake, or sequel. It's hard to say. Oh, you also want Tori? Okay, I got a list. Well, I actually started this with the keyboard. You love Manbow's soundtrack? I've never played this game, but it seems very Gradius. Or I guess Salamander, the way that pickups work. Anyway, look at the system that can't do scrolling, and look at it. Look at Space Manbow. Oh, I wanted that. Now again, I'm no good at shmups. Don't expect me to get very far. Oh, Blob seems to be a shmup head. An STG head. want another option. I got scared there that he wouldn't die. Oh, that's like a bomb. Bomba. Oh, you can change the options. They can like shoot at different angles with the other button. Never getting another speed upgrade ever again. Hey, Manbow's like a fish, like a Kine from Kirby Dream Land. Ooh, flashing. Sorry. Sick. This game's sick. Kine, I've seen it read out as Kine, but when I look at the name, it's like Kine. I think it's Kine, but I've been corrected by someone in the past. I'm like, I'm not sure. Ugh, I knew that was gonna happen, but I didn't know when. It's like, how much damage am I gonna get away with? Who resembles a fish. He's not actually a fish. Bullshit. I need... So we're probably SOL because I have no power-ups now. I can't even kill these things. Oops, I touched you. Yeah, I think that's what I saw, and I was like, I think Kine works in that regard. Oh, I'm not fast enough. Anyway. That's our little treat, because that game's cool. Let me go grab these ROMs real quick. And put them somewhere. From my warehouse. Like my floppy disk warehouse. All right. Now let me get back to... Let's eject. This drive. And then we are going to go to our disk collection. What is it, Farmsteads? It's been a while. It was Fighter Wolf, right? Fighter Wolf. Fighting Wolf. Oh, I need to clean these up because I don't know which one's which. Okay. I probably need to reboot. I know, it's doing it for me, I think. And how they're not animals? That's such a weird thing. I'm gonna reboot. Actually, no, let's hold on. Okay, I was just thinking about it. I found the turbo button. I clicked turbo button. The Fighting Wolf. Hello Kitty is a little girl who thinks of herself as a cat, I think. Kind of like Cookie Bustle. Cookie Blair is not a bear, but is instead a little girl. I have no idea what to expect from this. Alright, Dr. Evil. I wonder if I gotta scroll the screen while this guy tries to punch me in the back of the head. This reminds me a lot of Action 52 beat 'em up, which you know is a good sign when I'm saying reminds me a lot of an Action 52 game. Have you ever seen Atari 2600 Double Dragon? That shit's wild. I can't scroll the screen anymore. Can I scroll the screen again? Okay, I win. Bad renegade. Farmsteads, there's no objectionable content via Twitch guidelines in this game, is there? I just want to know. You have no clue. I know, but we're on Japanese home computers, Fire Mountain. Anything could happen. There's no laws out here. I've been got before. Oh, look at this little baby. Now I had to punch babies. Yeah, she's got reach. I shouldn't be scrolling the screen. Maybe it's just based on enemies. Wow, she... Oh! Baby punched me in the dick. Oh, there's no lives or anything? Alright. That's the fighting wolf. Alright. Eject. It's also asked for Hito no Tori? Or Hinotori? Hinotori sounds right. You like the big sprite. So this is the yeah, Tezuka. Ooh, this one's quiet. Oh, is Rose Rogue causing issues? What do you do now? Ugh. So I don't know anything about the Tezuka. Oh, I have a jump. Fire Mountain would be nice. Okay, I don't know how to get through this. Yeah, it's Osamu Tezuka, creator of Astro Boy. How do I get... I go left? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought it was just like vertical scrolling. I didn't expect this like Metal Gear, but shmup. Okay, looks like I'm collecting the feathers of the Phoenix. This reminds me of one of the LS demos that's on like one of the disc stations. I have an item and a map. Not shift. F2. Oh. Okay. How about F3? F3 is what I have currently. I'm not very good at this. Oh, I can talk to these. You gotta walk before you can run in a shmup. No, we're playing this game. Wait, now I have that symbol. Okay. Ah, jeez, rock. There's a lot going on in this game. Did I keep the tablet? I guess I do. So that's what the tablet looks like. I like the sandals because they're just the sprite from Goemon. They're literally just the sandals from Goemon. Oh no, M.U.L.E missed it. Wait. Which one do I have? I don't think I have this one, right? Yeah. Okay, this one I have. Konami was like, what if Knightmare, but cooler? Man, you die so suddenly. And everything's so fast. Oh, I can stay on the water. Okay. Okay, so this looped us back. So it's like a... It's like a forever scrolling adventure. Yeah, we were talking about Tezuka. I didn't get to talk about too much. So Tezuka is the grandfather, Osamu Tezuka, grandfather of manga. Okay, can only talk to Phoenix once. The father of manga, the father of anime, whatever, I don't know. What's the nickname for Tezuka? I wonder if this is in English on PAL systems. Let's see. But they made the 3-Iron one. They made Astro Boy. Man, how to get out of this loop? You have to be really fast. They made a lot. Some of it very adult too. Like adult in like situation. Can see what's over here. Where am I? I just gotta figure out how the map worked. To N? Someone said N. Then it jumps. Ah! M also jumps. N and M. That's interesting. Ah, here we go. I don't know what this means. Damn it. Yeah, there's a visual novel. For April Fools. Oh, there's a thing over there. I don't have sandals anymore, which means I'm very slow. You have to wait your turn. Also, I don't know what that is. Could someone... Don't leave any tables behind. I'm not very good at this game. I need to find a way to get on that path so I can get that. I can't trust you. No hard feelings, but I can't.
Great shot, right down the middle.
Styler's down with me. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I need to get off this path. Jesus. This game's hard. Where'd you stumble upon this one? So I wonder if it has a PAL release. Can I get... I don't think I could do this without sandals. Get out of that path. Am I right in trying to escape the path like that? I mean, I probably should be buying stuff. I took my hands off the gamepad to go hit F1. Oh, I don't have any feathers. Oh, you lose all your feathers on game over. That makes sense. This game seems too difficult for me. I already grabbed this. Try to do this. Oh my god, we barely made it out. Oh, can't see what shot me. Damn foreground, or damn objects getting in the way. So I need to find a way over there. Gourd. I guess I didn't find any other path. Kalinda, this one's too difficult for me. It's no Rastan, I'll tell you that. I think it'd be better if I was playing on keyboard because all the keys are on keyboard, the shop and everything. I'm so quiet. I don't even know. What's this? Alright. I gotta call it on that one. That one's hard. Whew. Alright, what's your suggestion? Helger Leapmoss? The only reason is like I just want to know what those words mean, because they sound like a different sound a little German. That's all. See, this game, Girly Block, I bet that one's got that one might not be Twitch compatible. We have to be careful. I don't see it. Is it a disc game? Is it an MSX2 or an MSX1? Look at all this cool stuff. I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on. There we go. O'Connor Among the Falling Walls? Oh, Girly Block is a mech game? Hmm. You gotta tell me if it's a disc game, a cartridge game, and for what system. You're killing me over here. You guys just want to play Princess Maker? That won't get us in trouble. That would get us in trouble. I get it now. I didn't know there was a poor mule. Hold on, I just want to hear what the... I just want to know what the intro of the mule sounds like on the MSX. That's all. I'm waiting. I'm excited. BPS, so Bulletproof Software brought this one to MSX. Floppy disk, probably MSX1. Okay, I have to go get an MSX1 floppy collection, I guess. Oh, the best part's coming. Alright, sorry. I love M.U.L.E. I ain't playing in Japanese though. Sorry, not insert this directory. Let's see. Dead of the Brain's cool. There's a PC Engine version that's translated, I think. I would love to play the PC 98 Dead of the Brain. Maybe one day. I thought of something just now. All the discs have their own thing. No, not Brain Dead 13. Dead of the Brain. I ain't touching Brain Dead 13. I want to see if this will let me at least, like, make a character. I promised Fire Mountain last stream. No, I like Space Ace. What's wrong with... Wait, what's wrong with Space Ace? Brain Dead 13 is like... It's Dragon's Lair, but if it was like open world, it's like... You have a hub world, and then the hub world goes to different areas, and you actually have to like grab items in certain order. It's really finicky. This one doesn't want to work, does it? Oh, there it goes. Well, it worked for a little bit. I can play Space 8, or I can play Dragon's Lair. That's to make a party. I'm trying to remember this from the DOS menu. That's a load. Does that go adventure? Just go to town? I can't play this version of the game. I'm sorry, everyone. I would love to look at Sorcerian on the MSX, but go watch my Sorcerian playthrough on DOS, because I can't do it on here. I don't want to do that. Keep doing that. I feel like we should maybe wind down. Oh, I kind of want to look at E's. No, we've looked at E's so many times, right? And if I want to look at E's, I'll eventually play the PC98 version. Did you guys know there's a port of Final Fantasy 1? I gotta stop myself from playing from playing E's. I have not. That sounds familiar, but I don't know it. Am I in the wrong? This machine not good enough? Machine's not right? Say DOS version. We're gonna eject Final Fantasy. We'll play that some other day. Candoo Ninja. I'm scared. Scared of a name like that. Castle Adventure? That's pretty cool. I think I played that. It's a cartridge game. There it is. Let's play normal play, I guess. I wonder if the gamepad works. Whoa! That was fast. I'm like still trying to figure out the controls. Oh. Alright, so it's up to jump. Oh my god, the jump! He's gone. I wonder if the buttons do anything. Wow. That was a video game. A practice mode. Jump? Oh, I had to hit up. That's right, I already forgot. I'm here hitting buttons. Little scissors in the ground, they scare me. This is a weird game. Am I underwater? I guess I am underwater, trying to like infiltrate a fortress. While birds are dive bombing me with stuff. Oh, that killed me. You think it's just a cave? Okay. So the moving platforms kill me. I didn't land on ground, so I died, of course. Oh, of course. I don't know about this one. No, we haven't. I didn't even think about it. What is a can? I just thought he has a can-do attitude. You know? This ninja can do anything. I know, they made it look cool. I tried jumping. I mean, this is a video game. That guy tried to stab me. Yeah, look at him. Ow. The moving platform moved into it. Has this been on Kusagrande? I feel like this might be too hard. Ow. Like in terms of like where you would get progress. What would count as progress? Don't jump. Probably. No, I wanna learn it. I can do this. Damn, scissors. Always tripping on scissors. Someone put a bunch of rakes in this cave. That'd be really good if the ninja had to dodge a bunch of rakes on the floor. You just Tom and Jerry's through all of them. Okay, when I get here, it like gives me a number. I don't have... Do I have an attack? None of my buttons seem to do anything. Down and button. I guess ready is a knife to which I throw. Bonk. Okay, we need to figure out this combat. I have no idea. Oh, come on. I was on that log. We've made some progress. Why does everything kill you? Like the moving platforms kill you. Not having a platform under you kills you. Oh. I'll tell you, this is no Shinobi 3. Owie. Chad, you know who should play Shinobi 3? You. Whoever's listening right now. I played Tenchu. You're not wrong. Oh my god, things are making sense a little bit. Look at all this progress. No, you're supposed to climb the ladder or the rope. No. It's not built for games. Or I guess it is. I don't know. How to explain the MSX? It's... You gotta remember, it's like a computer hardware that was made in like 83, right? It's an early... Like the NES was 85. Like this is like the same kind of video technology as the ColecoVision. What? No! He didn't jump. And I guess I took too long. Okay. Oh my god. That was rude. What? Oh, okay. That was pretty good. I got close to it. I was starting to figure it out. I got to like 3 left. That's pretty good, right? When the NES came out, it was very far ahead of like anything. Yeah, I feel like this is probably a good place to end the stream, right? I do love me some Hero, but that's not really a... Oh, we played that last, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It's like City Connection, but not City Connection at all. I was very disappointed in it. I gotta know what honk ball is. It's called honk ball. Oh, it says baseball here. No. Not finding that out. Honk ball is baseball in Dutch? That's great. Like, there's stuff that's like, here's Jet Set Willie, you know, there's Honkaball, there's. I still want to know what Mopiranger is. I think I know because it's on the Saturn MSX collection. The Konami MSX Antiques. Look at this guy. No big raisin. Razan. So I guess I go grab my buddies. Oh, I can shoot. Okay, I can't shoot those. I can push them, I guess. Can I dump them off? Mopiranger. Oh my god, I did not mean to go that way. I think the current and the combination. Yeah, I meant to go back up. Don't know why he was like, he decided to shoot forward. Mopiranger, it's kill or be killed. I like him. He's the hero we need. Yeah, I meant to go back up. We did it, and I turned into a marshmallow monster of some sort. Hold on, I got a message. Wonder if I should call it, because I just got a text message. I wonder what that flashing thing is. Oh, don't touch that. I thought it was good. Whoopsie doodle. Can I shoot it? No. Did not mean to do that. There you go. Back to being the awful marshmallow. Definitely gooey marshmallow and nothing else. I'm happy to be here. Fuck. Can I block this? I guess I can, but it doesn't really do me any good. Because how do I get to that bottom path? I've done locked myself in. They can't even kill me. I soft locked myself. Well, I think I gotta call it. The left rock down? Oh, you're right. Oh, accidentally restarted. Anyway, my brain's a little toasted. Oh, you got 3 hours of this? 3.5 hours of some good Mopiranger action? Look at him. I'm gonna call it early. Yeah, I got some things I want to do. Oh, I need to stop this MSX sound effect. Alright. Here we are. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a good time with the MSX. I know I did. This is the old schedule because we're at the end of the week, but Saturday I'm told that the crew is going to get together and is going to continue playing Dokapon Kingdom. We are in chapter 3 of the story mode. 4-player human playthrough of Dokapon. Human. Very human playthrough of Dokapon Kingdom. So if you want to watch 4 people on the couch really start to hate each other, and then I'm on another couch laughing at them, you're welcome to join us on Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't know what we'll do. It's always up in the air, Sunday vibing. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Or if it's evening, enjoy a nice nap, sleep. Renko's here. Now it's Noriko. Noriko likes donuts. That's her gimmick. Who are we gonna raid? Who raids the raidee? Do you guys want to go raid Virtual Cure? They're playing Shenmue 2. And we love Shenmue 2. Is that Duelin? Is that Lin? You love that guy? I love these. Alright, go say hi to Virtual Cure in Shenmue 2. I'll see you all tomorrow for some Dokapon Kingdom, and I'll be in the flesh. See you, folks. Bye-bye.